We're here today with the head coach of the men's lacrosse team, Kyle McQuillan. Thank you for coming today.
Yeah, no problem.
Just a little bit talking about your upcoming season. How are you preparing for this upcoming season, especially coming off of a big win from fall ball?
Like we have every other year, I know with COVID distractions and everything that all these teams have faced over the last 2 years, we've been really fortunate in being able to continue to practice and play, although it was a little bit of a different feel last year with a lot of teams not being able to participate in the MCLA. We've been really fortunate just to be consistent with how we practice, how we play, and we've continued that into this spring. So nothing revolutionary or brand new. It's just about being consistent and getting back in the spring early. We have a scrimmage here in a couple weeks before opening up the season, February 19th. So we've got a fair bit of time to be able to get the guys prepped and ready, and we feel good about our preparation thus far.
Congratulations on your championship win, by the way. I know that's a really big deal. How do you feel, coming back and defending that championship this year?
Great. I think last year, given the circumstances and everything that we and all the other teams that were able to compete in our conference tournament and ultimately the season that we were able to have was a huge success for us being able to win the first ever ALC championship. I think this year will be that much more difficult with the rest of the conference returning to play, and obviously having that kind of target on our back as the defending champion. But we're looking forward to the opportunity of defending it. I think we're in prime position to do just what we were able to last year. We've got a lot of good returning players. Obviously graduated some key guys in some key positions, but through our recruitment and some of our younger guys being able to step up into larger roles, we feel really confident that we're going to be able to hopefully repeat as conference champions again this season.
Now tell us a little bit about what you're telling your players to keep them motivated, and also talk to us about your upcoming schedule and some of the big teams that you're hosting here this year.
Yeah, our season schedule this year is probably my favorite. Got a lot of home games, which is always awesome. I know in years past it's sometimes been a struggle to get teams to Lynchburg, Virginia, but this season I think we've got 8 or 9 home games, which is unprecedented, and being able to play in the unique environment that I think we're able to provide. Our school gives us so many great resources to be able to put on a pretty strong event, and I know teams enjoy coming and playing here, and all of that's highlighted by our midnight game this season, which we're playing BYU, the team that ultimately we lost to last year in the Invitational. So really looking forward to the schedule and just the amount of home games and being able to play in front of our home fans is something that we're really excited about. Yeah, in terms of telling our guys or trying to get them excited about the season that's coming, I'd love to say that I have a lot of exciting things that we're able to try to communicate to them, but at this point in the year we've practiced so much and we've had so many scrimmages and kind of pretend scenarios that they're ready to play some real people and stop beating up on each other as much as we have in the last few weeks and throughout the fall. So these guys know what they're capable of. We have yet to claim a national championship, and I think when that's the case, that is always something that we're going to be chasing and pursuing and having the expectation of, and I think this team has everything it needs to be able to accomplish that.
A little bit on a personal note, is there a certain game this season that you're most looking forward to that you'll think will be the best?
I'm always a little bit more excited for the midnight games just because of the atmosphere that they bring. Virginia Tech just being such a rival and it being our last regular season game of the year each season. But right now, at the beginning of the year, it's probably our home opener against South Carolina. They're still the defending national champion from 2 years ago, the last time that we were able to have a national championship with a full complement of teams within the MCLA. We built a pretty strong rivalry with them over the last 4 or 5 years, and it's our first time back in quite a while, and I know their first time back in what's almost 2 years, so really looking forward to that game as well.
Is there anything you're looking forward your players as you start going into this first game against Roanoke College?
No, we're really grateful for the fact that Roanoke has given us an opportunity to get such a strong quality opponent on our schedule as early in the season. Being an NCAA Division III team competing in the ODAC has had a long history of success, and we had the fortune of being able to play them last year as well and got some really great experience. So for us, it's invaluable to be able to give our guys a really good test early in the season. And for coaches, we get a little bit of flexibility and some latitude in kind of how we coach that game and maybe do some things a little bit differently because it is a scrimmage and we're trying to determine just what we have. No, I think guys are excited about getting that opportunity to play early, and then we've got a 2-week buffer before the real part of our season starts. So just grateful for the chance to be able to play such a strong team as Roanoke.
Awesome, Coach. Thank you so much, and good luck in your season.